Hello, welcome. I'm doing your new moon solar eclipse reading. I will be referencing my computer as I do this reading, but we're going to go in depth here. We just came out of a full moon lunar eclipse, and now we are having a new moon solar eclipse. And many of us will be reaching a very fiery Sagittarius conclusion. Not a conclusion with your Sagittarius partner, it's more of that fiery energy. I will start over here. I'm going to start with this deck I haven't touched in a while. Appreciate you being with me. I'm hoping my phone hangs in so I can record this extended in-depth look into this next week and how the moon and sun will affect us. And I keep seeing people posting how this is the last eclipse of the year or what have you, and they used to be rare and now they are almost as prevalent as the full moon and new moon, you know. It's incredible. Things are aligning, and I feel humanity is as well. So let's see what comes out here. I'm gonna pull 9 cards here and see. Ooh, my goodness. 10 of Swords, fiery conclusions, fiery, painful conclusions, a legacy of pain. I'm seeing a lot too with the general readings I'm doing with the individual astrology signs. At least the people that I reach are moving on and up. I kept getting readings in the past month about leveling up. Here we see the results. Trauma bonds falling away, no longer resonating with old patterns, and the uncertainty of moving forward. The Lovers reversed, a broken relationship. The Four of Wands, a broken relationship. When those two are reversed, somebody's leaving home and never looking back, you know. There's also disharmony there, but that is that breakup. The sun, of course. And when we have a new moon, we are setting intentions. We have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. They came out together here. Look at these ladies. Gorgeous. The Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups. It's a brand new beginning. It's a new way of thinking. It's a new way of feeling. It's potentially a new person or people, new surroundings. Everything will be different, and your happiness will come as you pursue these changes. The Two of Pentacles, juggling what you've been juggling will become much easier as you step through the threshold into this this new beginning. We've been asking for it, you know. Here it is. Here we are. It is go time. It's crunch time. You know, and if that means, I thought a card flipped over. That means that you just behave differently in the same old space or situations. Like, that is major. And give yourself credit. The Fool reversed. Be mindful. Okay, and when I just set it down, I didn't even intend to flip it, but it sat down right side up. So don't do anything foolish and trust your journey. I was just going to pull 9 from this deck. The Tower reversed. Allow things to fall apart that need to. All right, let's look into, that was just overall. Let's look into finances. Finances for for those of you I reach. The Tower straight on the bottom. If it needs to come out, it will. And we have to be inviting of the tower in these tower moments and not resistance to change, because there's so much happening, so much change happening. With communication, the way we communicate, wow. The Queen of Swords just came out, and she is the master communicator. But these changes that are occurring will seem out of the blue. You may reconnect with people you've lost touch with. Wow. So, and the energy of deception is no longer flowing, you know. It doesn't, you can't, when somebody is lying to you, the only way it works is if you allow them. You know, if you intend to play along. I see here you have no interest in doing that. There's no room for it. I just saw 555 just to enhance the message of out of the blue changes. So the Queen of Wands reversed. You may feel unsteady on your feet. Understand as well the planets are helping you, Saturn specifically, to ground through this process. It's okay to feel that way. You know, but know your power. The Queen of Wands sits reversed under the Queen of Swords. You know the truth, despite how you may feel, despite your insecurities. And so they don't have any weight. They don't hold water. The universe, and to have gotten the Sun card, and then here, the bastions of the sun. I wonder what the word, now that I said it, I wonder what that word means. Bastion. It feels right. It feels like that's who the bees work with the results of the sun. The Fool reversed again. This could be something, if somebody in your life. There's the Seven of Swords reversed, and right under that is the Fool. I've got the Three of Pentacles reversed, and then the Ten of Pentacles. There may, when I was talking earlier, the out of the blue changes, and there's also going to be some serious conversations coming up here. It seems like family will bring a lot of that noise, I'll say, because you know better than what's happening here, and it's not necessarily guiding you to call them out, but hold the space for yourself, and know that nobody can rewrite history. You don't need to control these people. There's no need to pursue writing their skewed view, and understand as well that you may experience something, say a birthday party, and say you had a blast, but your brother or sister felt very traumatized, isolated, and had a very different experience. It doesn't change that your experience was different, does not make theirs invalid, that sort of thing. That's what I'm getting with this, the Fool reversed, right under the Chariot reversed. Was I looking at love? This is finances. So with finances here, maybe you've been having trouble at work. I was talking about siblings. Maybe this is coworkers. There's a lack of leadership. Potentially you need to step into that leadership role. It doesn't look like you're going to worry. You need to worry about Pentacles because they're all there with the 10. But you may need to step in and gain control over an otherwise out of control vehicle. And there's no room for bullshit here. So, I mean, that just seems like if you're dealing with something at work, you may just be being called to stand and deliver. So I'm going to check in on love at this point. Let's not forget what we're reading, Miss Amanda. All right. And please like and subscribe. I forget to say that. And it would mean a lot to me. I'm hoping to reach all the people that I reach on Instagram, here on YouTube, and potentially more. It's not because I want my face out there and tend to look pretty for the camera. It's that I know that I can help people with this, and you know, we're all working towards the same cause. So like, go team, let's do this. Thanks for being here. All right, we're checking in on love for the people I reach here regarding how will the solar eclipse and new moon this cycle on the 4th of December affect our love lives. Let's see. Six of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Cups reversed. There will be a reduced amount of reactivity. You can't phase the Queen of Cups. When she's reversed, she is super reactive. There's some, there's a feeling of, you know, with the King of Cups coming out in the intro reading, and the Queen of Cups here reversed, you're mastering your emotions. You're getting to a place where people aren't throwing you off. There is some distraction, though. There's a lot of choices. There's a lot to think about. And when we walk through such incredible changes, it's hard to avoid. Chariot reversed again, and then the Six of Cups reversed. The Six of Cups indicates soulmate connections. Here, when it's reversed, it's like being stuck in the past. And these two together, it's almost like this attempt to control the narrative is failing. You can't, and there's a need here, an extreme need to gain some peace regarding, or to make peace with your past. And then to allow the fuckboy vibes to flee, you know? This is false flames and stuff. Like, this is no longer viable with the Knight of Wands reversed. You need a deeper connection. And if this is a nod to rekindling something with your current partner, it sure isn't. So the Empress reversed, there's like a miscarriage. This could be an unplanned pregnancy or a pregnancy that's gone well and there's an obstacle like financial or whatnot. Just face value the Empress reversed. But to see her come out with the Page of Swords, the Emperor reversed, and then Death, this feels like a big end to a toxic cycle. And it all stems from this inner knowing and awareness. Like, you can see now what doesn't work between these two and how to heal. You can't heal one without healing the other. That doesn't mean that the people in your life will be okay with walking through your healing process with you, but you heal the mother, and then she heals the whole family. You know what I mean? Like, it's that kind of relationship, especially if you're walking away. And the Death card in this deck and in life, death isn't the end here, and what you will be faced with is a whole brand new set of circumstances. This is super exciting. Even though like life has been fucking hard and messy, like it's been incredible to witness what all's happened and what kind of shifts are occurring in society, what people are willing to accept and not. You know, this whole uprising for human rights and within the labor field. What am I talking about? What am I trying to say? workers' rights. Like, people are not super fond of working the 8-hour shifts to come home and barely parent so they can clean the house, cook dinner, and then go to bed. Like, there's that kind of a work schedule worked when there was somebody who was guaranteed to be at home. You know, people can't afford to do that anymore, and inflation and the rising corporate greed becoming such an issue and funneling money out of our economy, it's not happening anymore. Can't wait to see where we go from here. Let's see. So there's a conjunction to Mercury. This highlights communication. Sagittarius new moon in the solar eclipse is a conjunction to messenger Mercury. So be open to communications. I lost a friend recently. You know, rest in peace. But he came to me, and this is it was like as I was falling asleep on my couch just during the day, about to doze off, and all of a sudden, I just saw his face, and it was just this moment, and it almost felt like panic, but it was that kind of visceral feeling within my body. It was a physical response to this image of his face, and there's other evidence, and me and his friends have been kind of sharing in this, and there's a lot of people unwilling to look at it, but that's what I'm saying here is try to be willing to look at it. If there's somebody you've lost, the veil has been thinning, and now is the time to be willing to receive those messages that are being sent from the other side. So this is the Six of Pentacles. There's generosity. There's a willingness to give, an ability to give. The Page of Pentacles, though, is a poor investment. And then the Two of Swords. So you are giving yourself the space to cut out those poor investments, and doing so, eliminating some of the emotional baggage and turmoil that comes with the trauma bonds that have been falling away, creates the space where divinity can work magic in our lives, and we can bear witness to a lot of things that we have been distracted from. You may feel some nervous tension as well. And then we have the Prince of Coins, like redirecting your investments of your energy or your time or your money. Let's see what happens. I mean, he's slow going, but he is unstoppable. He gets where he's going. He is absolutely fortified and protected. And then the Four of Cups. You've got to be able to walk through the pain and heartbreak, the mourning of things that have fallen away, and things that didn't pan out as you intended. It's okay. The Hanged Man reverse. I had a lot of my general readings talk about a holding pattern that 2 days ago we blew out of. We're still, it's go time still. And the Justice card with the Five of Cups here, like it's right that you feel slighted. It's right that this situation or those situation, whatever we're referring to here with the disappointment and emotional turmoil, it's rightly so. It should be painful. And the rejection of those emotions is what gets you in trouble. The Star card. Fate, light at the end of the tunnel. This is destiny. Let me know where you're at. Please comment and subscribe. If you want to talk about anything, please feel free to hit me up in the messages, or you can do that on Instagram or Facebook. But I'm here with you, and I appreciate you being here with me. Thank you so much. Hit the bell so you see what I upload and when, and we'll talk soon.